Hello students, today I'm going to discuss with you what is accounting standards and what are the nature and objectives of accounting standards. What is accounting standard? That is referred as AS, accounting standards. The meaning of accounting standards are, it is a basic policy documents. It is a basic policy, which is a basic things you follow, because each items depreciation or fixed assets, current liabilities, each has its own standards, okay, own policies of recording the transactions. So these accounting standards frames the policy wherein how to treat those items in the various financial statements. Their main aim is to ensure transparency, reliability, consistency and comparability of financial statement. Why do these accounting standards are main aim is transparency. You can reliability. You can believe them. It is it is easily transparency, consistency, the same thing is followed every year. Comparability, you can compare your financial statements with another company financial statement, because they have to follow the same accounting standards, you also follow the same, so it will be easy for comparing also. And transparency means very clear, very transparent. There's no hiding anything. It is like disclosure of full informations to the public. Reliability, so the main aim of accounting standard is for transparency, reliability, consistency, comparability of a financial statement. The basic meaning of accounting standards is, it is a basic policy documents. It is a basic policy wherein this document will be shared. In India, the Indian accounting standards are issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. So, Institute of Chartered Accountant of India has framed this policy, this thing. What is the meaning of accounting standards? Accounting standards are the written statement consisting of rules and guidelines issued by the accounting institutions for the preparation of uniform and consistent financial statement, and also for the disclosure of affecting the different users of accounting information. Okay, what is this accounting standards? It is a written statement consisting of rules and guidelines. It consists of various rules and guidelines wherein issued by which it is issued by accounting institution for preparing financial statement, as well as for the disclosure of different users of accounting information. So accounting information has to be disclosed to various users. Accounting standards lay down the terms and conditions of accounting policies and practices by way of coding guidelines and adjusting for making the interpretation of the items appearing in the financial statement easy, and even their treatment in the books of accounts. What does it lay down? It lay down the terms and conditions of accounting policies and practices by way of code. Code will be given. Code, it has to be given account depreciation accounting standards 14, 15, 16, like that numbers will be given. When at the number, you have to refer the particular page and study the rules of that particular item, and then represent that in the financial statement. So code, guidelines, adjustment for making the interpretation of the items appearing in the financial statement easy, and even the treatment in the books of account. How to appear those items in the financial statement, and even the treatment in the books of accounts. So all this will be disclosed. Okay. Now next we will see what is the nature of accounting standards. There are different natures of accounting standards. There are four natures of accounting standards. Then we are going to study about the objectives. Okay. Nature of accounting standards. Accounting standards are guide, dictator, service provider and harmonizer in the field of accounting process. Okay, so they act as a guide as to how to prepare, how to submit, how to record, how to represents those financial statement in front of the public. So it is a standard or guide, dictator, service provider and harmonizer in the field of accounting process. Now let us see each and every concept in detail. Serve as a guide to the accountant. It serves as a guide wherein accounting standards serve the accountant as a guide in the accounting process. They provide basis on which accounts are recorded. For example, they provide the method of valuation of inventories, how the inventories are to be valued, how not only the inventories, but there are a goodwill valuation, there are valuation of shares, there are calculate the depreciations, we calculate the outstanding income, outstanding expenses. All these they guide us how to do it, how to classify it, how to prepare it. So this and the various methods under each concept will be disclosed or will be held by the financial accountant, will be guided by the accounting standards. Act as a dictators. Accounting standard act as a dictator in the field of accounting. So in the accounting also it act as a dictator, wherein it helps the organization to serve the business. Like a dictator, in some areas accountants have no choice of their own but to opt for practices other than those stated in the accounting standards. For example, cash flow statement should be prepared in the format prescribed by the accounting standard. Dictator, it is like a king. Accounting standards is like a dictator, like we have to follow the dictator. What dictator says, we have to do it. Like that only in the field of accountancy also the accounting standards act as a dictator. Like a dictator, in some areas accountants have no choice of their own but to opt the practices other than in the accounting standards. For example, cash flow statement should be prepared. There is a basic rules how to prepare the cash flow statements. Okay, it is guided by the accounting standards. Serve as a service provider. Service provider. So we have different service provider. How to specify the scope of accounting, terms, conditions, issues, explaining the numerous disclosures. All these will be disclosed by the under the financial statement. So numerous disclosures can be done under the representing the financial statement. Okay. Next is act as a harmonizer. Accounting standards are not biased and bring uniformity in accounting standards. They remove the effect of diverse accounting practices and policies. There are different diverse accounting policies and practices are to be followed. On many occasions, accounting standards develops and provides solution to a specific accounting issues. It is thus clear that whatever there is a conflict in accounting issues, accounting standards act as a harmonizer and facilitate the solutions for accounting. They act as a facilitators, they act as a solution for the accountant. Whatever it is to be done by various accounting standards. It is to be harmonized, like harmony in the sense peace, harmonize peace. So when there is a uniformity, when all the institutions, all the companies follow the same standards, it will be easy for the company also to compare their performance with that of the other company. Competitors form. So why there is a difference in the profit? Why do they earn so high profit? Why our company is earning less profit? So that is then also various items can be compared also. So accounting standards are not biased and bring uniformity in accounting methods, but they remove the effect of diverse accounting practices and policies. So many occasions accounting standards develop and solutions to specific accounting issues. Thus it is clear that whatever there is any conflict accounting issues, accounting can be harmonized and facilitated by the accounting. So these are the natures and features of account standards. That is, they act as a guide, a dictator, service provider, and a harmonizer. Okay, let us see the next one. That is objectives of accounting standards. In earlier days, accounting was just used for recording business transactions of financial nature. Its main emphasis now lies on providing accounting information in the process of decision making. So in the process of decision making also, this process has been entirely used. So there are nearly 5 objectives of accounting standards. First is for bringing uniformity in accounting methods. Okay, accounting methods, we have different revised. For example, see, accounting standard revised states the method of depreciation calculation. So depreciation calculation, we have different method like a straight line method, diminishing balance method, annuity method. Okay, we have different methods of calculating the depreciation. So in order to bring the uniformity, that is, each methods, they have several conditions or rules. So these conditions and rules will help the organizations or the institutions to follow the uniformity. Uniformity is important. If there is no uniformity, what happens is there will be different accounting profits will be shown by the books of accounts, which one to be relied, which is more reliable, which is more comparable, which is more transparent. We can't recognize it. Once when there is a uniformity, or when the accounting standards are uniform, you can easily compare your performance with that of the others. So accounting standard 6 states the method of depreciation accounting, how the accounts depreciation are to be recorded. Next is for improving the reliability of financial statement. Accounting is a language of business. You know, accounting is always a language of business. It is how the how the informations are conveyed to the various parties are through financial statement. There are many users of information provided by the accountant to take various decisions relating to their field just on the basis of information contained in the financial statement. In this connection, it is necessary the financial statement should show true and fair view of business concern. Accounting standards, when used, give a sense of faith and reliability to various users. It gives a faith as of how the financial statement has to be recorded. By disclosure of norms, which makes it easy even for a layman to interpret the data. Accounting standards provide a concern theory based the process of accounting. They provide uniformity in accounting, which makes the financial statement of different business units for different years comparable and again facilitate decision making. So it facilitates how the decisions are to be taken, and reliability. Even many of the organization institutions refer financial statement to know the financial position of the concern. It is necessary that the information is true and fair view of business concern. It gives a true and fair view as of what the business concern is and what does it produce. It is even for the layman to interpret the data. Once it is when it is reliable, when it is more transparent, even the layman, those who doesn't have the information or knowledge about the accountancy, also can view the financial statement and can know what is the financial position of the concern. So what is the objective of financial? To make it more reliable. Okay, people believe in the financial statement. So once that faith and reliability by the users comes, it becomes the objective of the accounting standards are fulfilled. Okay, so accounting standards provides uniformity, it provides reliability of statement. Reliability, people believe in that. Okay, so if all the organization follow the same method of recording those transactions, it become easy to comparable, even it is reliable, and it creates a sense of faith among the users. Okay, so this is how the meaning of reliability and uniformity. Now there are other 3 points, 5 points we have, that is simplify the accounting information, prevents frauds and manipulation, and helps the auditor. Simplicity the accounting information. Simplify the accounting information. The accounting information which you provides to the which will be provided to the public will be simplified. Like even a layman can understand what does the information includes, what does it includes. Okay, so it makes more easy for any of the people to understand, classify the flow of cash in terms of operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. Prevents fraud and manipulation, as all the accounting standards follows a uniform method of recording the business transactions. So the fraud and manipulation can be avoided. There will not be any fraud, because the way of recording, the way of presenting the data, there will be a methods or a policy. They have to follow the policy, and accordingly they have to submit. So the chance of fraud may not come, because when an auditor checks, he checks according to the accounting standards. If there is a mistake, he make a correction over there, or he sees that or fraud information doesn't reaches the final user or to the public. So auditor will make out those wrong entries or frauds or manipulation, and make a point that it doesn't reaches to the final users. So frauds and this manipulation can be avoided through in accounting standards. Next, helps auditor. Auditors are the person who will be checking or recording their business transactions at the end of the financial year. They will be called upon to check whether all the guidelines, codes, and adjustments are followed in the financial statements. He checks each and every items and make sure that everything being recorded as per accounting standards. If it is not, he informed the company or the financial accountants to see that everything is being recorded as per the accounting standards. If not, then the rectification should be done accordingly. So it helps the auditors to follow to lay down the terms and conditions of accounting, policies and practices by the way of code, guidelines, and adjustment for making and interpreting the items appearing in the financial statement. Thus, these terms, policies, and guidelines, etc., become a basis of auditing the books of accounts. So it becomes a basis wherein the books are to be audited, and these audited books are to be presented in terms of financial statement. So these are the objectives of financial accounting standards. They are to bring uniformity in accounting methods, for improving the reliability of a financial statement, then simplify the accounting information, prevent frauds and manipulation, helps auditors. So these are the several these are the several objectives of accounting standards. So today I have discussed with you what is accounting standards and what are the nature and objectives of accounting standards. Thank you.